Well, staying in Quebec, officials confirm another 100 members of the Canadian Armed Forces will be deployed to help in the province as they battle wildfires. Thousands of people have been forced from their homes. The CBC's Lauren Pelly has been tracking all the latest for us this morning. Lauren, let's begin with an update. Just how much of the province is affected right now?
Well, a significant portion of Quebec is still on fire today. The tally of wildfires has hit 140 this morning. Take a look at this map. This gives you a sense of just how much of the province is dealing with this issue. This is from Canada's Natural Resources Department. What you can see is this big area of red. That's what's classified as under extreme fire danger, with dozens of fires deemed out of control. That's all those red dots there. Now, Quebec's Forest Fire Protection Agency also says this wave of fires is far beyond typical levels. Look at this data. Nearly double the 10-year average at 388 fires this year. That's versus under 200 for the same time of year. Now look at the staggering difference in hectares burned. Over 180,000 right now. That's compared to under 250 for the 10-year average. Now, the agency did also tell us, though, that they're not entirely surprised to see fires at this time of year, and they were prepared. Take a listen.
What's not uncommon is to have lots of fires in May and June. It is the busiest season. Typically in Quebec is the time where we do have lots of fires and large fires. However, as I mentioned, we've had quieter and less busy seasons over the last few years. So this one definitely is out of the norm.
Now, people in multiple communities have been evacuated because of these fires, and much of it has to do with not just the fires themselves, but this toxic, billowing, dark smoke that's been flowing overhead that we've seen hitting many communities. It can be carried thousands of kilometers away, and this morning, Environment Canada put out fresh warning statements for air quality across much of Quebec and even as far away as northern Ontario in communities such as Sudbury, North Bay and Sault Ste. Marie, stressing that this wildfire smoke can be harmful to everyone's health. Natalie?
And on top of all of this, we know, Lauren, about 100 more soldiers from the armed forces are expected to arrive today. What is the government's plan for them to help?
Right. Boots on the ground. 100 yesterday, 100 more expected today. Minister of Health Jean-Yves Desclos said yesterday that they're expecting these team members to be helping in a variety of ways. Take a listen.
Canadian Armed Forces are or will be on the ground very soon to support transportation needs, to support evacuation needs, to secure people and goods so that firefighters and other first responders can do the work to protect the communities and the families.
Now, firefighters have also come into some of these affected regions from places like Quebec City and other communities. And there is some good news as well. Some of the fires are stabilizing. Some areas have been told that there will be no more evacuations for the time being. But even just over the last 2 days, thousands more people had to leave their homes. And what we've heard from the Premier, Francois Legault, in a tweet, he said, "Thank you to everyone working in the field," and he also offered courage to all the many, many Quebecers who are impacted by these fires right now.
Lots of work ahead. The CBC's Lauren Pelly in Toronto for us.